Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. How's everybody doing on this Monday morning? This is what is that? April 5th, 16th. I was thinking it was the 15th because today is tax day, and this is Lucky Dog Productions live morning coffee chat. I'm Bob. Sue's here on the background. She fills in. So say morning again, louder.
Morning.
There we go. Now I can probably hear her. All right, so she's over there, fills in when I mess up, which is all the time. Good morning, Ron. How you doing? Hey, do you like my new intro this morning? I was playing around and did a little different intro just for fun of it. You got your taxes sent in? We did ours a long time ago. So I don't know why anybody would wait, but they do. And then they run to the post office, and because they owe money, so why? You know, they owe money and they want to hold it off as long as possible, so they don't have to pay it so quick. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to pay it anyways. You know, I just pay it now. You were funny. Hey, Google. Good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. It is 8:01 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 56 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 69 and a low of 45. Have a great day.
Ron said he paid his taxes a long time ago. I hope you didn't have to pay any. Maybe you got some back. A lot of people get. I've never gotten any back. I don't remember in my lifetime ever getting anything back. You always had to pay in, or if he's lucky, break even. The best part is to break even, but you know, you see these commercials when it come tax time, they go, hey, spend your tax refund on this and that and this and that, and it's like, what tax refund? I don't know, it's crazy. So it's cooler this morning. We had a cold front. We had some showers came through yesterday, and it rained. They was talking about the rain. It was coming for the last 2 or 3 days, and when it gets here, it's really nothing much. You know, we had a good little downpour and a couple little lightning clouds, and it was all over, and it was out. And today it's nice and sunny. I don't see a cloud in the sky out there today. Looks really nice out. So, but it's a little chilly. I don't remember. Hey Google, what's today's high temperature?
The high today in DeLand is predicted to be 69.
See, that's kind of cold. Yeah, 69. I mean, it's tolerable. Hey Google, what's the weather in Worcester, Ohio?
In Worcester today, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of 38 and a low of 29.
That's cold.
It's currently 38 and cloudy.
See, it still ain't warming up north. You know, I seen a little cartoon on Facebook where it was July and they were having their 4th of July picnic, and everybody was sitting on top of the swimming pool with a big ice chunk with a barbecue grill sitting on top of the ice so that it's not going to thaw out until July, and then it's still not thawed. Been a crazy weather. Oh, Ron got $50 back. All right. It probably cost you that much to mail your envelope in. The taxes and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, tax has always been crazy. They're always been stressful. They're not so stressful anymore that I'm retired because I make no money. And basically, I don't even know why I have to fill taxes in. When I'm done, the deduction's higher than what my income are. And so it's all 0, 0, 0, 0 all the way down through. But I send one in every year. But, you know, there's nothing. Time you get deductions, I don't make nothing. You know, that's what you are when you're poor and on Social Security. So anyway, so that's today's tax day's over. Hey, we bombed the crap out of, what was that, Syria?
Syria.
Yeah, well, they asked for it, you know. What kind of country goes and puts chemical weapons to their own people and hurt their people? That don't make sense, you know. It's like, well, you know, Trump just said, well, you do that. He's more for the people, you know. It's like, take care of the people. Well, he took out some of their equipment over there, a couple buildings, I guess. So they asked for it. So crazy world. The world's getting crazier. Well, it's always been crazy. We've always had countries playing with each other and doing stupid things. So it really hasn't changed much, you know, on it. we on our road trekking site there. Again, we have a link in the side there to. I have a couple links. One to Lucky Dawg on the Facebook. We have a group, and then we also have a group on Facebook. It's called Roadtrekking, and I have a link to both of them there in the description section. And people leave comments. The road trekking group's growing like crazy. We're 220, 230 some people now. It's growing like crazy, and we get a few comments off and on. There's one guy who's been looking for he wants a Class B. He said he told Sue on there. He goes, "Hey, why don't you sell yours to me, and you can buy a new one?" Because people are looking for the old vintage ones. They're hard to find. The years that we have. People are begging to buy them. When we bought our Roadtrek, the day after we bought, a guy come by the door and wanted to know if we wanted to sell it. So they're sought out after. The value of them has went to the bottom, and now they're going back up again. So it's good to know. We have a little investment out there. Just try to keep it in good shape so that it holds its value on it. So, but yeah, if you haven't checked out our site there, it's Roadtrekking. I'd say the link's on there. Check it out. Got any questions there? Or I also manage the Daytona RC Club. We have a group on there. I manage that one too. I don't have that link in the comment. Maybe I could probably put it in there, so maybe I'll do that there. But check out our groups on the. I was going to read some of the comments from my YouTube page. I get them from older ones. I did one some time ago on dumping your black water, your sewer tank, in your camp. And another guy, 80K Rick, he said Dawn dish liquid is best for cutting down grease in the black and gray water tank. And so, yeah, Dawn's probably better. I do use dish soap when I dump my tanks. I take, at the end, I'll fill the bowl full of water, and I take dish soap and put it down to it. It helps kind of deodorizes it. And Dawn's probably even better. Just we buy the cheap stuff, But the Dawn probably cut the grease a little bit better on it. We had Wally, his handle is, was watching the coffee chat yesterday. We was talking a little about Windy flying the expert in that around. He says when the wind comes up, time to head to the slopes. The Eagle, which must be his glider, loves windy conditions, but way too big to carry in our 170 Roadtrek while traveling. I usually carry a small flying wing slope glider when I find the most awesome spot to fly, but my wife gets bored in 30 minutes. Take care and good luck. And so, hey, thanks for the comment there, Wally. I wrote him back, said I have a glider and they're fun to fly. I haven't flown my glider for quite a while, but I have a motorized glider. It's kind of neat. You power it up and get it up pretty high there and look for thermals. And as you start coming down, you can power it up until you run out of battery. But I can usually fly it about 30 minutes, longer if I find a thermal. And I mean, you can literally set up there for hours if you get the right thermals on it. I kind of watch the birds. When you see the birds circling around, there's some hot air rising because they like to get in those thermals too and ride around. And so I kind of go in that area and look for a thermal, and you'll see your wings kind of tilt a little bit there, and you can just start going up and up and up. That's something Ron could fly there, right there at his house there, because he's got that big field. And they're real slow, easy to fly. When I lived up north, I'd just lay on the ground and just watch them, sit there on the ground with the transmitter, but you don't lay on the ground here in Florida. We got too many fire ants and bugs, and so it's not a good idea to lay on the ground in Florida on it. So, and also back to Wally's comment, Sue wrote him, says, we take our Roadtrek out to the flying field. The way I sit in there and watch TV in a cool air condition and cook in the kitchen, have my own bathroom and all the comforts of home. And Wally wrote back, says, Sue, I've seen those videos, very nice. And I want a newer Roadtrek, but my wife says, why buy a full size? I want a newer Roadtrek, but why? My wife, I think, says, why do you want to buy a full-size sailplane? Because that would be cheaper. I'm priming her for both. So, Yeah. So, anyways, that thanks for Wally for stopping by. He's been watching a few of my videos, and I did a video on a security system some time ago, and I'm still getting comments on those. Marco Pagan wrote, thanks for the video. Looking to buy a system, and thanks for the info. And I've gotten over 50,000 views on that one video. People are always asking information about the security system, and I know some, but a lot of it, it's not an easy system set up, but it's really a good system when you get it set up. Free RV, he comes by and he says, "Good morning, nice to see you." And he has some, check out his site there. He has puts up a lot of real scenic, real pretty videos in that. So he can do it. He told me he just uploaded a new one recently. So his site's called Free RV. So give him a check out there. And I did another video some time ago on this laptop I'm using. And another guy said, I just received mine in the mail. I'm waiting for my upgrades to come in before I use it. I ordered a 1 gigabyte SSD and 16 gigabyte of RAM on it. So he really liked that. It was from, it's EveQ, EVEQUE. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. EveQ is his YouTube channel. So that was just a few of the comments that I got. I like to read those when I get a few in. I just happened to get several this last couple days there, so I thought I'd read them in here. A little windy out here today. I don't know what what we're going to do today. I have no clue. I haven't made no plans.
Really windy yesterday.
Yesterday was real windy. We didn't go out to the flying field because it was so windy out there, and it was warm. They said Orlando got up to 90 degrees, and I think we had about 88. It got a little toasty there for a while. We kicked the fans on there, and then it cooled back down towards evening after the thunderstorms ran through, and there's some pretty heavy winds. I mean, that wind blew heavy. I've seen some damage that different people had around the area, and it's sometimes those straight line winds seem worse than the hurricanes do. Ron said it was windy up in towards Myrtle Beach there too, so been that way. It seems like all over the place. I've been watching one guy, he's in New Mexico traveling around Rusty, and they get some winds out there. They almost concerned that he has a camping trailer that the wind could actually maybe blow it over. It's so windy, and he sets it inways to the wind and to help from the wind possibly taking it over. They can get knocked over, the wind can hit them on the side, get those big gusts going, and so they could knock it over really easily on it. So Ron said he had 35-mile-an-hour winds yesterday. We probably had gusts, probably even more than that. I'm guessing we probably had 60, 70-mile-an-hour gusts there at times because those trees were bending over. Big time, they was really making the west, but been a crazy weather year, So that's about all I have to chat with. I don't. Oh, Sue's got a comment. She goes, I saw that a post from Mackinac Bridge that the winds were so high that they closed the bridge for high-profile vehicles. Well,
yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, and I know like Ron's camper, it's like, what do you say, I think 36. Pulling that around, the wind hits that, it can really take you. Yeah, I said we had more gusts than that. And so, yeah, I mean, straight winds is one thing. Well, Ron has this weather station, so he can see the actual wind speeds of it. That's kind of a neat setup. He's had that for a while now. But that'd be kind of neat to be able to monitor the winds and see what they actually are, So anyways, I don't have much more. Anybody else got anything to chat about there? I read things, I run out of, sometimes some mornings I could go on and on. Another mornings like, I just go blank. I ran out of stuff. I can complain about stuff, but it doesn't do any good, so I kind of quit complaining about stuff anyways. All right, so I think maybe we'll cut it a little short today because I
Joke
can.
today?
Oh, I haven't done a joke. There you go. Sue, help me out. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Tell me a joke.
Why did the birdie go to the hospital? To get a treatment.
A treatment. Ron said, I strapped my camper down the hurricanes. Yeah, we strap everything down as much as we can. I've got a pile of wood out here now. I hope we don't get any because I don't know way to get rid of it. I took part of my deck down. There's part getting pretty rotted and it's piled up there. I don't have no place to put it. Or no way to haul
We
it.
could have a bonfire.
Yeah, right. That would smell up the neighborhood. Of course, my neighbors, they all smell up the neighborhood anyways. They burn more crap. I tell you what, you say if the door's open and the nice fresh air just, I don't know what they burn out there. I seen one neighbor had a pile of some stuff that looked like particle board, and some of that stuff is made with glue and that. No wonder it stinks, I guess they burn whatever. I got a big pile of wood out here left over from the hurricane. Man, if they would just take that, I'd love to give it to them. Some of it needs cut up, but they can have it, They're going to burn it anyways. They may as well burn my pile of junk. I wish they would, Yeah, I don't know what you do after a while. It's to drag this stuff, back when we have hurricanes, FEMA will pick that stuff up along the street. But you have to be able to get it drugged to the street. And it's just too much for me anymore. I can't. I used to be able to do that, think nothing about it. But these big trees dragging them back and forth, I just don't have the energy to do it. So I don't know what you're supposed to do as you get older. Well, like I said, I've had my plan before for prisoners. Prisoners should be made to work hard labor. They should bring me around and they should come here and cut my tree up, haul it away for me, and let them work it out. They did the crime, and so now they have to pay for it and do community service. Why they don't do that. I think that'd be a great thing there to help out people that get older and they can't do things they used to. Put those young punks to work, make them work. They do in Florida here work along the road. You'll see them out, mowing, weed whacking and stuff but there's other stuff I think they could be doing to help the community out. So I think that's a good program. I don't know why one of these idiot politicians don't come up with something good. They worry about everything else but stuff to help. So Ron said it flooded over at Lake City yesterday. So with the rains and stuff, we haven't gotten any more floods since it was wet all winter. But it hasn't had any floods here. Just in the spring, it finally dried up a little bit, and so we've gotten lucky in that. I don't worry about when it's not wet. I don't give a crap about my yard. In fact, I'm going to be mowed here again. If it just dry up and die, that's fine with me. So it's just less work, And now the trees are falling. Yeah, the trees are falling down. So it's
the roots get wet.
Yeah, and the roots get wet, and that's what happens to hurricanes. The roots get wet, and then the wind's pushing on them. They just slowly fall over, That's what goes on there. Okay, I think we're going to get out here today. Well, thanks for watching. And so you can leave your questions or comments in the comment section below. If you're watching this later on after the chat's over, it'll be online. So you can leave a comment. We had one left with a comment yesterday, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. And if you enjoyed the chat, give us a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Share this chat out so we can get more people on here. So share it with all your friends, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified when we have the next chat. We do them every morning. I haven't missed one yet. So everybody have a good Monday, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow morning.